With Customer Appreciation Month with another product that we all love, often misunderstood, but when you get it, oh boy, do you get it. I want to introduce you to FixMeStick. What is FixMeStick? Right, you know your computer. You know you've got virus protection on it. Isn't it funny how so many things get past the virus protection? Maybe you were using your computer today and it was a little slow. It was maybe freezing on you, crashing on you. That's because things get past your virus protection. There was a couple of guys, geniuses in the industry. They started this company called FixMeStick. They wanted to bring the kind of geek store technology into everybody's home. Because when your computer is really letting you down with malware, spyware, trojans, and everything else, you normally have to take it to the computer, to that place to get fixed, and it can cost a lot of money. They created this product. You plug it in, you let it do its thing, and it'll make your computer run like it did on the very first day. Price on this in the stores is normally $59 for one computer for 1 year. So every year you pay $59. We have a deal which is for 6 computers forever. So it's an amazing deal that saves you potentially thousands of dollars over the lifetime. $59.99 down from $200 while supplies last in the gold, the silver, and the rose gold. With a degree in computer engineering and science from Ohio State, we are so excited that Mr. Joe Harrison joins us live. Joe, you know better than anybody. Yeah. We love our computers, but sometimes we love to hate them because they're always going wrong on us.
So many viruses on there. And whether your computer slows down or Adam, you get those pop-up ads. Do you ever get those emails that seem a little fishy, like it's from your bank or from PayPal, and they're saying, reconfirm your login information? It's because you have a virus that's on your computer that knows what your login is, and they want your passwords. There's so many viruses that are out there that are causing harm to our computer. There are about 300,000 new viruses that come out every single day. So the major type of viruses they used to have in the last 30 years is they would really slow down your computer. You would notice it. Sometimes viruses would start deleting your files. There are viruses designed to lock out your system. They're called ransomware. You have to pay to get into it. But then there's these tricky viruses that came out just a few years ago, and now they're called keyloggers. They are the #1 way that people are having their identity stolen, because they are watching every keystroke that's on your computer. And this is when it gets scary, because it doesn't affect the speed of your computer, but it affects you and your credits. What happens with these keylogger viruses is that they wake up when you start typing in your credit card, start typing in your social, start typing your personal information. They gather that and then they send it off to whoever created that virus. And about 4 seconds later, somebody essentially can become you. And identity theft has just gone rampant lately, but it used to be pieces of paper. That's how you had your identity stolen. Now it is all the information you put on your computer, especially if you did your taxes on your computer. That's when it really gets scary. So how is FixMeStick going to fix this compared to your antivirus? Well, your antivirus only scans the active files, which are about 10% of your hard drive. So imagine hiring a cleaning crew to come to your house, but they only clean one room. The rest of the house is still a dump. That's essentially what happens with the antivirus, because it only takes 10 or 15 minutes. Now, when you run this, it doesn't just scan the active files, not just at 10%. It scans 100% of the files, and it scans it 3 times to make sure that every file, every folder, every document, everything that is on your computer gets scanned once, gets scanned a second time, gets scanned a third time, and now it is completely clean. So imagine that cleaning crew again. They're not just cleaning one room, they're cleaning your entire house. Then they clean it again, then they clean it again, all for the same price. But the catch to the FixMeStick is why it's so unique. As you see, as we have it plugged in there to the side of the computer, you have to do that every single time. And the reason why is when it finds a virus, it physically removes it from your computer. Your antivirus just puts everything in a bubble, but all those bad viruses end up getting on the FixMeStick, and it can't cause any harm to your computer anymore. So Adam, when you look at this bundle, it really is a priceless thing, because we are going to be using our computers forever. Our computers are not going away. Viruses are not going away. And this is the best way to keep your system safe and your information for as long as you own that computer.
You know, I remember it like it was yesterday. It was about 8 or 9 years ago. Joe was, well, at the time he was stood here and I was stood here, and Joe came on TV and he said, you know, I've got this product, and you plug it into your computer and it makes it run like new again. Oh, there were some raised eyebrows. People looked and they're like, okay, I've heard all this before. Pull the other one. It's funny, all these years later and the hundreds of reviews, now it's proven. It's a success, it's a winner, it does work. Here's what I said on day one, and I'll say it today, nearly a decade later. We're making a bold promise, a big promise. Plug this in your computer, up to 15 years old, and it will run like it did on the first day you bought it. That is a big, big, bold claim. Think of it this way. We've got this on FlexPay, right? So it's $20, you know, $59.99, 3 months, it's $20. You spend $20, we ship it to you free. It'll arrive at your home in a few days. You take it out, you're gonna plug it in, you let it do its thing. If it doesn't make your computer run like it did when you first bought it, you send it back and get your money back. So you've not lost anything, right? A fair statement. Now, I know sometimes when you buy something, and the host may say you've got the 30 days, return it. The thing is, if you're buying a treadmill, and I'm saying return it in 30 days, you're thinking a treadmill? How am I gonna get that back? I've got to put a treadmill in the box and take that down to the UPS store? That might scare you a little bit. There's nothing scary about this. This little thing in a teeny tiny envelope, this will take 2 seconds to return. So I want you to feel empowered. I want you to feel confident, and I want you to feel excited. You gotta try FixMeStick. Your computer, your PC, your Mac, up to 15 years old, it's gonna make it run like new again. This is the Customer Appreciation Month deal, down from $200 to $59.99. You can find FixMeStick in the stores, but in the stores, they charge you $59 for one computer for 1 year. We're doing a forever license for 6 computers. Joe, the deal, the offer, I mean, that's mind-boggling. It's unbeatable.
It really is. And HSN is the only place to get that exclusive lifetime use. Not only get lifetime use, you also get lifetime tech support too. So a lot of times, Adam, there are viruses that come out. You see things on the news. You have a question, no problem, call them up. On one side, it's all the support for Mac. On the other side, it's the support for the PC. And sometimes people think, oh, I've got a Mac, I don't get a virus. There are viruses on Macs too. Believe me, hundreds of thousands of them every single year. But like Adam mentioned, this is good for any computer up to 15 years old. Could be PC or could be Mac. And there's also 2 types of USB ports. So you're gonna get this little silver adapter that comes with it. That's for a newer modern type of USB Type-C adapter. And then you can take that off, and that's the old style USB port that you have there. But it really is 3 simple steps to do this. Now you can do this once a week. You can do it every other week and do it once a month. For us and our family, we do it once a week, and I find about a dozen viruses every single week. But all you have to do is step 1, you plug it into your computer. Now, step 2, you double-click Run FixMeStick. That's the only thing you have to click. Now, it will take a few hours because this is not a quick clean. This is a deep clean for your computer. And then step 3, you come back and you see all the viruses that your antivirus missed. And I always tell people this is the challenge for you, because sometimes you buy something, you're wondering, well, is it really cleaning my computer out? Run your antivirus first, and then run your FixMeStick right after. See what your antivirus has been missing. Now, that's for all the modern computers. But then, Adam, we're also going to give you something called the StartMeStick. This is for all those computers that, you know, they're in your basement, they're in the closet, they're in the garage. You don't use them anymore, but you don't want to get rid of them. Well, for me, a lot of computers, after a certain time, the Microsoft operating system from Windows, they don't support it anymore. So the computer won't turn on. But the screen is still great, hard drive's great, the keyboard's great, everything still works except for the operating system from Microsoft. So for me, I've got this 10-year-old gateway that's sitting next to me. I can't turn it on because Windows, they don't support this version anymore. But all I did is I take my StartMeStick, I plug it into the side, and this is like a Chromebook on a stick. As soon as I plug that in, I'm actually running the entire computer from the StartMeStick. I can get online, I can check my email, I can watch YouTube, I can use the video camera if I need to. I can do all those functions that I normally would have, but now I'm just plugging in, powering it up, using the StartMeStick. And this computer would not turn on anymore because the Windows version on here, Microsoft doesn't support. Right. But now I'm bringing it back to life. And Adam, because it's plugged in, you can't download anything to it, so you can't download a virus. So it actually becomes a safer way for you to get online, pay your bills. It's just a great product to help those older computers, Adam, and then FixMeStick is helping all those recent computers that we're still using as well.
Just a heads up, we are an hour, 10 minutes away from a brand new Today's Special launching. Tonight, it's from one of our most successful skincare companies, and they're going to be talking about the neck area. There'll be a lot of references to youthful swans tonight. Tune in at midnight to find out what it's all about with our Today's Special. Notwithstanding, at 11:20 East Coast time, a mega doorbuster deal will be happening on HSN. I already foretold that it will be the most successful item shown on television today. It has not aired yet, but I promise you, when you realize the pricing that we're going to do on Arcade 1UP, you'll understand why. This one, to me, is the easiest of all. I've used it, I use it, I love it, and it works. It lives up to the hype and it lives up to the expectations. We're just thrilled that this value exists. The reason why the guys at FixMeStick do this is because we launched this product on HSN all those years ago. So they obviously give us deals that they don't give regular retailers. PC or Mac, plug it in. It will run for and work for 6 computers forever. It might be your computer, your son's computer, your wife's, your next door neighbors, your friend from church. It could be anybody, but you get that extra benefit. And Joe, that's the way I suppose we think about it. Yeah, we use our virus protection. Many things slip through there. Sometimes when things get so bad, you have to take it to a computer store or kind of like a geek store, leave it with them overnight, and that gets pretty pricey pretty quickly.
They charge about $150, Adam, to do that deep clean, and they're the largest electronic retailer that you can physically walk in and take your computer. It takes them about a week to do it, and then you leave all your personal information in somebody else's hands. And we've even had callers that said they've done that, they've done the deep clean, they brought it home, they got online, they got another virus, and it clogged up that system again. This you do it whenever your computer's running slow. This you do it when you get all those annoying pop-up ads. This you run anytime you get those strange emails saying that somebody tried to access your computer because now somebody has all your login information. There's a virus on there that is capturing it. You know when your computer's running slow. You know when there's those warning signs. That's when you plug in FixMeStick. And for us, we do it once a week. You might do a little bit more. You might do a little bit less, but it's doing a deep clean and it's really extending the life of that computer. And you think about this, what viruses can do, especially in the recent times. The White House just had a press release a few weeks ago saying everybody in America needs to update their antivirus software because they're fearing cyber attacks from Russia. Real world current events, and they're expecting people to have their computers hacked because of another country. It's just crazy. And then even last year, there was a virus, a ransomware virus, that was put on a company that shut down the gas pipeline in the Southeast for a couple of weeks. Yeah. And these are companies that are spending millions of dollars trying to protect your computer. How much is it for you? And like Adam mentioned, this is good for 6 computers. So it's $10 for the lifetime of that computer that you're protected. And why is this so unique? When you run your antivirus, it only scans the active files, which you're currently doing right now. That's about 10% of your hard drive being scanned. When you run FixMeStick, like you're seeing on the screen, it is like a team of guys that go in there at once. They scan every file, 100% of the files. And Adam, they don't scan it once, they don't scan it twice, they scan it 3 times to make sure it's clean of Trojans, malware, rootkits, all that nasty stuff. You don't have to know what the viruses is, but to me, it's satisfying when you plug it in, and then Adam, you run that deep clean, and then you see that long list of viruses that are now gone. And Adam, you never have to worry about it again because you have FixMeStick there to help you out.
There's just nothing to lose. Remember, I will stand by this. Joe will stand by this, or sit by this, I think he's sitting. But you absolutely have the opportunity to try it. We'll deliver it to your door. You plug it in. If it doesn't make your computer run like it did on the first day you open the box, send this back, and this little thing is easy to send back, and get a refund of the purchase price. If it works for you like we know it will and has worked for thousands of customers, the results will change your daily experience. Less frustration, less stress, more enjoyment. Having technology work for us rather than against us, right, Joe?
Yeah, 100%. When you get a virus and it slows down your computer, you get frustrated, you don't know what to do. Adam, this is that solution for you. And you know, when we started this, Adam, it wasn't me that ran it. It was my daughter who's in middle school. Very simple 1, 2, 3 solution, and your computer's fixed.
Joe, I'll see you in the next hour with our favorite Samurai smoke detector, sir. Thank you as always. I'll see you shortly.
Great. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you, Joe. Stay in the ordering process for yours. Let me know what you think.